Percy, Annabeth, and Grover set off on their quest. Each has brought his or own supplies. Percy's brought mortal money, drachmas, ambrosia, and nectar. Annabeth packs her magic Yankees cap from her mom Athena, a bronze knife, and a book on Greek architecture. And Grover has brought his reed pipes and some scrap metal to munch on. Luke has gifted them with some flying sneakers. Percy appreciates the gift, but gives it to Grover because he does not want to be caught flying around. That's Zeus's territory. Chiron gives Percy a very important present, Anaclosmus, aka Riptide. Riptide is Percy's new sword. When it's sheathed, it looks like a ballpoint pen. When it's unsheathed, it's a shimmering bronze sword with a double-edged blade, a leather-wrapped grip that flat hilt riveted with gold studs. It is a gift from Percy from Poseidon. If Percy should ever lose it or drop it, he simply needs to wait a few moments and the sword, masked as a ballpoint pen, will reappear in his pocket. Percy asked Chiron if there was a time before the gods, because he wanted to know what might happen if he failed his quest. Chiron gives Percy a mini history lesson over mythology. He tells them that there were 4 ages before them, actually. The time of the Titans was the 4th age, some called the Golden Age, which was definitely a misnomer. This was the time of Western civilization and the rule of the 5th age. Chiron tells Perseus that humans did not advance until Prometheus helped humans invent fire, and the Titans are still around, locked up in a torture chamber in Hades. So basically, if something happened and the gods lost their power, the world as we know it would come to cease to exist. This would be very, very bad. On the ride to the bus station, Percy and Annabeth got into an argument about their parents. Annabeth tells Percy that her mom Athena and his dad Poseidon did not get along. Grover also tells Percy that his mom Sally only married Stinky Gabe to protect him. Gabe's stench was so strong it masked Percy's scent from the monsters. Percy realizes how much his mom had to give up just to keep him safe. Eventually, the trio boarded a Greyhound bus. Not long after, Miss Dobbs and 2 other ladies who looked exactly like her also boarded the bus. They were dressed as grandmothers, but they glare at Percy and his friends viciously. Annabeth recognizes them immediately and gives Percy her magic Yankees cap. He puts it on and then disappears up the aisle. Just as the 3 ladies begin their attack on Annabeth and Grover, Invisible Percy manages to stop the attack by yanking the wheel of the bus and pulling the emergency brake, which confuses both the bus driver and the passengers. The bus comes to a stop and everyone evacuates, except Percy and his friends and the 3 Furies. There was an epic sword fight. Percy and his crew managed to elude the 3 Furies. Percy, Annabeth, and Grover escape the bus, but just as the bus explodes into a ball of fire, a tourist manages to snap a picture of Percy, and the 3 decide to disappear in the woods, ASAP, before Miss Dodds calls for backup. Remember, monsters can be killed, but they will never die.